back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I DIY this wooden popsicle stick drawer. Oh, that's a lot of words. I have a lot of popsicle stick laying around my house just because I bought like 6 bags for this DIY that I did like a long time ago. It's the wooden popsicle stick hexagon shelf that I did like a year ago. Yeah, I'll put the link to that DIY in the description box down below just in case you guys want to check it out. I only end up using like a bag of popsicle stick for that DIY, so I still have like 5 bags laying around my house, and I need to like figure out a DIY that I can do so that I can use up those popsicle sticks. So yeah, this is what I came up with, and yeah, let's get started. I just want to start off by saying that I worked really hard on this DIY, so please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this DIY. Okay, so for this DIY, you need to cut up the round edges of 30 big popsicle sticks. I will use these sticks to make the rectangular box, and 6 are needed to make 5 faces of the box. I am only showing 4 faces here. Once I am done cutting, I use Gorilla Wood Glue to glue the stick together. Since this glue is made for wood, it works amazing. The drying process takes around 30 minutes, so make sure you use clips to hold the stick together or else it will fall apart. I left mine to dry overnight just to be 100% sure. If the edges are not straight, you can just use a ruler to draw a straight line and cut off the extra wood that are sticking out. A pair of scissors is actually not strong enough, so what I like to do is first use a cardboard cutter and then finish it off with scissors. I also use sandpaper to sand the edges down. Now I can move on to putting the box together. All I did was apply glue to the edges and just put the faces together. Notice how a rectangular box has 6 faces and I only have 5. The face of the opening is where I will be putting in the 3 drawers. I highly recommend using Gorilla Wood Glue because I tried using a hot glue gun before and it was a failure. Hot glue dries way too fast and the glue dries bulky, so there will be glue sticking out between the wood. Once I am done gluing, I left it to dry for a couple of hours just to make sure nothing will fall apart. For the next step, I cut 4 small popsicle sticks and cut off the round edges. These will be used as dividers for the drawers. You can honestly use the big popsicle stick for this, but I didn't want them to be too noticeable, and I already have the small one laying around my house, so I thought I should just use it. Make sure the ones that are directly across are even from each other, or the drawer will not be level the same. Once it is dry, it's time to paint the box. I was debating if I should use white spray paint or wood stain. Since I always use wood stain, I decided to go with white spray paint. After I spray painted, I kind of regret not using the wood stain instead. It doesn't look like wood anymore, which I didn't like. So I decided to use sandpaper to sand the box down just to bring back that wood look. It is time to move on to the drawers. I decided to use cardboard to make the drawers. The next few clips are just me showing you how the measurement came to be because it is too confusing for me to explain and you probably don't understand what is going on. I will just post up the measurement for you right here. For one drawer, you will need 1 base, 2 side, and 1 back piece. So for a total of 3 drawers, you will need 3 base, 6 sides, and 3 back pieces. Now it is time to glue the cardboard together to make the drawer. I use my hot glue gun so that the drying process will be quick, and I like using hot glue when it comes to cardboard. This is just like me putting my cardboard organizer together. Link will be in the description box below just in case you guys want to check out that DIY. The next step is to use mask tape and tape all the edges. I did this just so I can use this metallic gold to paint over the tape. I got this notebook from the dollar store. I will be using the leaf paper to cover the bottom of the inside square. All I did was put the drawer on top of the paper and make sure to leave 2 centimeters of extra paper around the drawer. I also cut out 2 strips of white cardstock paper with the width of 3 centimeters for the inside of the drawer. I found out that wood glue works very well on paper and cardboard. To find the measurement of the outside, I place the white cardstock paper against the drawer and just fold it down to create a crease. I do want the gold lining around the edges to show, so the outside paper has a smaller width than the paper inside. I was just gonna leave the front of the drawer with the white cardstock paper, but it did look a bit too plain. So I decided to print out the banana leaf print that I always use for my other DIY and cover the front of the drawers with that. The last step is optional. I took the wall sticker that I bought from the dollar store and used that to decorate the box, and then I am done. You can use this mini drawer to store your office supplies, washi tape, anything you want. So yeah, please give me a thumbs up if you like this DIY. It took me a long time for me to figure out the design, which is why I didn't post this video up last week. So I do apologize for that. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And please come back next week for another DIY.